Hey Flosstube, this is Michelle from Made by Michelle McGraw, and this is Flosstube Special Edition Whip Parade Part 2. So if you haven't watched Part 1, go watch Part 1. So far I have 7 whips that I'm either going to abandon or I'm going to change and modify and finish them up. So that's 7 so far. Now, I have cleaned up. I put those whips away. I've also put tags on them so that I know what is in the bag. And I reset and I have more whips to show. So we're going to jump right in and I'm going to show you the whips that I have. Okay, so my current whip, which is probably the easiest one to show you. Let me put my needle up so I don't lose it and take it out of the frame so you can see it, or the hoop. I have been doing stockings. This year, my goal is to get stockings done. I have 2 fully stitched. This is my 3rd. I have a total of 6 to do. So I'm actually doing pretty good. I actually think I'm going to get them done. In between the 3rd and the 4th one, I'm going to take a break and finish up one of the little ones that I started recently, and then I'll go back and do a 4th one. So, okay, I don't know what just fell. This is, now you haven't seen my 2nd stocking that I stitched. I will show that on a regular Flosstube as a finish. But this is a whip and this is a whip parade, so I'm going to show it to you. I am doing the stockings. So let's see here. I'm not sure where this card is, so we're just going to go with it. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I don't edit. You get a sneeze. You get a sneeze. Okay, so I've been doing a little differently. I am doing, the base of my stockings are the shepherd's bush stockings. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking the middle section out and I'm inserting a yearly Santa from Prairie Schooler in there. I am using Prairie Schooler colors. So as you can see, I do the top of the stocking with the name up to this border. I take this section out, put the yearly Santa in here, come down and do this border and do the bottom section. That's the way I've done all 3 of them so far, and I'm going to do the rest of them. This one is Slater stocking, and it's for my son Jesse, and he picked out this yearly Santa. So I picked the colors keeping in with the original pattern, but I use Prairie Schooler colors. So this is Jesse's stocking so far. And I am down on the bottom section now. So I'll hold it back. I am stitching these on 14 count, picture this plus, murky over 2. So I'm going to try to go in so somebody asked me, and I'm going to try to do a video. When I do it over 2, I'm not doing it over 1 box. I'm doing it over 2. So I'm stitching as if it's on even weave, and it is 14 count. The shepherd's bush stockings were originally designed to do 18 count. I will tell you, I did 14 count for the mere fact that I have a lot of 14 count murky, and 14 count murky is easy to get a hold of, easier to get a hold of. Definitely easier than 18 count murky. 18 count murky is not easy to find. So I wanted to keep something that I could find, and as we add to our family, I could add to the stockings. So that's why I did that. The stockings are just going to be a little larger than what the shepherd's bush normally are. No big deal. That's fine. Okay, the next whip that I have, gracious, I don't even know if I should call this a whip. This is, my hair is stuck to the bag. This is Bigfoot Bunch by Plum Street Samplers, and I'm stitching this on 32 count murky. So here's the pattern. Now I am changing this slightly. There is an over 1 little face right here, and that might be it. Yeah, that might be it. I think on the abominable one, it has more. I am not doing those. I'm going to leave those out just because I don't want to. Here's my start. It's super small. Yeah, but I like it. I still like this one. I stitched this with Mythical Creature Sal, and I think Sambry Stitches and Moon Pie Fry Colleen had stitched it. I believe they are way done, and I'm not. So, but I still like it, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Uh-oh, this one's fixing to open and spill all out. That's not good. Okay, this is Country Magic Stitch. Let's see here if I can find my card so I can give you all the details here. I don't have a card for this one, so this one needs a card. This is Welcome to 12 Oaks from Country Magic Stitch. And if you don't know, I have read Gone with the Wind, Scarlet, many, many times. I am not a fan of Rhett Butler's People, but I do like Gone with the Wind and Scarlet. I like both of those. So I had originally started this and I tent stitched it. I still have it in here. I did not like the tent stitching. I've done more in tent stitching and they're fine once they're framed, but I've just gotten to the point where I don't like tent stitching. So I restarted this one. As you can see, I have a teeny tiny start. You can't even tell what it is yet, but I restarted it just stitching normal. And I'm much happier with that. So some of the ones that I've started from Country Magic Stitch, that is going to be my goal, is to restart them because I just don't like the tent stitching anymore. Whoops, I need to do a bag for that one, or a card. So I'm gonna put that in a separate area so I can remember to do a card for it. I'm not liking the tent stitching anymore. I think my taste has just changed. Okay. So this one is actually one that is going to change as well. And it is one that I want to keep doing. Let me get my card out so I can tell you originally. So this is 36 count bisque from Lakeside Linen. And I am going to restart this. So this is Dollhouse from Bright Needle. It is a discontinued company. I think they're out of business. I used the wrong color on the outside of the house. Whoops. It is supposed to be this color. As you can see, I used a lighter color. So I have to tear all that out. But what I also decided is I want to do this on a Lugana. And so this is going to be a restart. I still love it. It's still going to be a whip. I'm not unkitting it, but this is definitely 100% a change. I hemmed and hawed about it for a long time. What was I going to do? And then I just thought, I'm going to change it. I don't enjoy, where did my card go? Oh, it's down here. Oh, Lordy be. Okay. It's fine. It's right down there. We'll just leave it. I don't enjoy stitching on it, and I really want to do that piece, so I'm going to stitch it. I'm going to change my fabric. I don't want to stitch on 36 count. So I'll change my fabric. Okay, this is actually a new start. This was my New Year's start, and I'm trying to find the card. Yes, here it is. So we have One Nation. You guys have all seen this pattern. One Nation by Bygone Stitches. And I am stitching this on 14 count Picture This Plus Murky. Now I hemmed and hawed about what was I going to stitch it on. Was I going to stitch it on big or was I going to stitch it small? And Stacy is stitching this with me. And I decided, she said it would look so good big. And I thought, big it is. So I'm using 14 count Murky, and I'm also using white instead of the antique lace, just to make the white a little brighter. Now here's my start. That's not an impressive start, but I stitched some to get these flowers that I can add in, and then some I stitched over so I could get some lettering done too. That way I don't get too bored. Now, the one thing I will say that I was surprised about this project, I'm eating fuzz or something. The chart is extremely small, the chart itself. That surprised me. I didn't realize how small the symbols were and everything. So I just didn't expect that, I guess. But it's fine. I'll stitch it. So, okay, let's do this one before I lose this card. This is a wedding cake Mill Hill kit. I am eating something. I do not have much going for it. Let's see the picture here. I am stitching it on fabric. It is a spring bouquet one, frosted cake is what it's called. And this is my start. Super small start. It's a little ornament for Kenzie. I did not get it done this year. I will work on it for next year. So that's one that I need to finish too. Okay, now I always have a prairie schooler started and going, and I had the pattern. This one was in the stocking. Hold on, I can get it. This one is the 2002 Santa. Now I use that for the stocking because that's the yearly Santa that my son chose. But here is my version for my Christmas tree normal. So I put the year because I started in 2023, and I changed him to blue. I also did that on my son's stocking. I think I'm using a different color blue, and I'm also using beads for the lights. So that is mine that I'll make into an ornament. The other one was my son's. I asked my son if he wanted him done with the regular red coat or did he want a blue coat for his Santa, and he said blue. And I had done the same thing. I wanted blue for mine. So sorry, that was a little loud. That goes over by my chair, so I put that in a different spot. Okay, what is this one? I know what it is. I just need to find my patterns. Oh, here they are. Okay, this is, do I even have one started? No, this is just kitted up. So I started one, and this is the Little House Early Americans, and I had done John Hancock. I have them all that are gonna all be on the same fabric. The floss is all here for all of them. The fabric is, I think this is Desert Storm by Crosswing Collections. It is a linen. Okay, and so here's the rest of the patterns. Patrick Henry, Martha Washington, Betsy Ross, Abigail Adams, just the flag one that's supposed to be the middle section if you do these all together. Paul Revere, Nathan Hale, and then Molly Pitcher. So those are all kitted up. Like I said, I've done one out of this series. I need to stitch the rest. Whenever that comes around. Okay, what else here? This is Star Spangled Swine Farm. Let me find my card so I can tell you what I'm using. I am stitching, this is from Hands On Design. I am stitching this on 20 count stoneware from Color and Cotton. It was from their 2022 February club. Now I did change the 3865 to white, so it showed up better on my fabric. This is what I have done so far. Wait a minute. I need to make sure. Okay, this is the way it goes. I was like, that's not the right direction. This is the way it goes. I haven't done the tree trunk. So I have the start of the house. Not super exciting, but I do have a start. And I like that for 4th of July, summer. So that one's definitely, I would like to finish that. I definitely like that one. Okay, this is a new whip, and you haven't seen this one yet. The card was still in the bag because I was traveling. This is Away in a Manger Nativity Finger Puppets from Doreen Jones. And it's from cross-stitching.com. It's the World of Cross Stitching magazine. It is an overseas magazine. Okay, I'm going to show you one of the things and then I'll have to take it off. There's one of them. And then the other one is on, let me show you the rest of them. It's on the back of the pattern because this was out of a magazine. So this is the rest of them. So really cute little nativity. The only thing I'm going to do is this is supposed to be Joseph, and I don't know why he has gray hair and Mary has brown hair. He's going to have brown hair because I feel like that's just better. So I have started Mary, and I am stitching this on Picture This Plus. It's a purple mystery opal that I had. It didn't have a name. Oh, actually, it's not Picture This Plus. It's just a mystery fabric. So there so far is my start on Mary. So in between my stockings, I'm going to finish her up and then go back and do another stocking. Unless I go in the truck. I keep dropping stuff and I just need to let it go. I'll pick that up afterwards. We went to Philadelphia for a quick pickup and I started on her, so. That goes by my chair. Okay, this one has definitely changed since when I first started it. So I was going to do these as a big strip. And I decided to change this. Let's see here. I started this in 2020. This is stitched on 28 count Sky from Crosswing Collection. I was going to do all of them together in a strip, and I decided I'm not going to do that. So this is the Main Street one. That's the one I'm stitching right now. And here's my progress. I don't know why I haven't stitched on this more. And I still have fabric to do 3 of them and just do 3 buildings across. I don't know. When I get to it, I guess I'll make that decision. I still like these. These are the ones I grouped together. So we have this one, which is the bookstore. This is the street cafe. And then the street post office. And I still do like them. I think they're super like beachy, summery, and I like that. So I need to work on those. I need to finish those up. But I do like them. So that stays a whip. Okay, let's see. This is, I don't have one started, so I don't have a card for this. This is Soda Stitches Aloha Girls, and I stitched this little girl over here, and I want to take one of the other girls and stitch them. So I still have the floss and some of the fabric that I used in this bag. So I do want to stitch some more, another little hollow Aloha girl, little Hawaiian girl. for the summertime for my displays because they were super cute. I did her as a stand-up and I really, really liked her. Okay, this is one you have seen lately. I have done work on this one. This is called Love Your Family, and it's from Teresa Kogut. It's from Let Love Reign, and this is the piece that I'm doing. And I am using 14 count flannel flowers from Fox and Rabbit. Ooh, my needle is loose. And there is my progress so far. I really like this one. That house is massive because that's just the top of the house. And there's a lot of grass. So I kind of work back and forth. But I really do love this one. I think it's very, very pretty. And I can't wait to work on it again. Okay. All right, this is a prairie schooler. I have done some other ones on this. This is Santa Rides. Let me find the right one here so I can tell you details. And I don't have a card. What is with me and not having cards? So need to make a card for this one. This is the boat, Santa Rides. I have done the balloon and the truck. Have I done the train? I don't think I've done the train yet. So I will, maybe I did do the train. Yes, I think I did the train. So I've done these three, and so I'm doing the boat. Did I do the train? No, I've not stitched the train. I've done the hot air balloon in the truck. And now I'm doing the boat. This is my progress. It's 14 count, picture this plus Murky. I love these. I haven't decided how I want to fully finish them. If I want to stitch them into ornaments or do I want to stitch them for like a dough bowl at Christmas time. And I haven't decided, so I haven't fully finished any of them. Okay, this is, it does not have a card because I don't currently have one started. This is Hometown Holiday series from Little House Needleworks, and I have stitched, I think I have 8 done so far. These are the rest of them that I haven't done. So we have Pop's Filling Station, Needlework Shop, the Bookstore, the Quilt Shop, Coffee Shop, the Clockmaker, the Mercantile, the Florist, the Diner, the Hometown Holiday Schoolhouse, Post Office, Music Store, Grandma's House, the Tree Lot, and the Grocery Store. So those are ones that I have left to stitch. They generally come out with one a year, and so there will be more, and I have been stitching them and fully finishing them into pillows and putting them, making like my own Christmas village on my shelf. So that one is kind of a bag that stays kitted for a while. Okay, let's see what this is. It's a surprise to me too. Okay, this is Cotswold Fields from Teresa Kogut, and I will show, I don't even know if I should show this as a start, but I'll get out my card and I will tell you about it. Okay, this is Not Another Sampler fabric by Stitch Me. And it is 22 count. I'm using 1 strand. Here is the chart. And I really like that. Except this is my start. There's a leaf. I've done literally a leaf. I don't even think I should call that a start. When did I start that? In March of 2022. I need to get back to that. I do like it, and so I do want to finish it. So that remains. Okay, this is a really old whip too. I mean, a lot of these are really old whips that I haven't touched because a couple years ago I decided to do seasonal stitching, and I held to that for probably 2 years of a schedule. And I didn't touch any of these whips. So this year I still want to do ornaments and all that, but I think I would like to pick up some of these and finish them. This is Shenandoah from Carriage House Samplings. And here is my progress. It is not much. I am stitching this on 18 count Stitch Me Granite. Ooh, that rain is coming down. We are supposed to get a lot of rain, like up to 1.5 inches. Some places in North Carolina will get 3 inches. I don't think we're projected for 3 inches, but you never know. We're also expected to have some storms this afternoon, so I'd like to get this filmed in case we lose power, because that is a big possibility. Okay. Oh, this one does not currently have any started, but it is from Stitch N Mama, and it's plaid alphabet. And if you guys remember, I have done my kids' names. I did my son's wife's name. I want to do me and my husband's. Maybe I'll just do our last name. I'd like to do Christmas words in this. So I keep it kitted up, and maybe I'll do one more next for this coming year. You know, maybe I'll do McGraw. I don't know. I don't know that I want to do Clint and Michelle, but maybe McGraw would be okay. That doesn't have a card because I'm currently not stitching it. It's just kitted. Oh, this is an oldie but goodie. All right, so I have these two kitted up. Do I have fabric for that one too? Yep, I have fabric from both of them. This is Needle Nick from Lizzie Kate, and is stitched on 28 count Picture This Plus Murky. And I did not use the fuzzy thread for his beard. I didn't like it. It made him, like, it just wasn't looking good, so I took it out and just stitched it with white. So that's as far as I've gotten on him. Here's the pattern. And then I also have Flossy Claws in there and her kit. So I do like these. I need to get them done. I need to get that back out and stitch on it. That one definitely stays. Can you guys hear the rain? I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of loud. Oh, this is a good one too. Okay. So this is, I'm not sure what I have this under. Enjoy the sounds of rain. Yes. Okay. So this is house 9 and 15. Their Halloween house from Judith Kirby. And these are old patterns. There used to be a store that had the rights to sell her patterns, and I have since learned, is that it right? Yeah. I have since learned that it has closed. So you can stitch these together and make them look like this. So this is, I have gotten one totally done, and I've started on the next house, or the next pattern a little bit. This is stitched on 28 count Twilight Mist, and it's a Jobelin fabric. I don't really stitch on Jobelin, but I kind of liked it. So that is one half of it is done. Now I got to move over here and do this other house. It's very, very pretty. I really like this design. They're pretty patterns. So that definitely stays as a whip. I love a Halloween scene, and it just reminds me of being a kid and go trick-or-treating, and that was something that I really, really adored doing. I will not have a card for this one because I finished the piece that I had started. This is the Addams Family from the Little Stitcher, and I am doing them individually. I've done, what's her name? Morticia, and I've done the house. Now I need to do Gomez next. So I'm kind of doing them individually. I have the fabric and everything kitted up in there. But there's actually nothing started. I need to start one now. I have something kitted I can show you, but I haven't started it. This is December from Hilltop Cross Stitch Club from Pine Mountain Lane. And I have it all kitted up. But I didn't start it. I also have kitted up, which I haven't started. This is, oh, let me try to find the cover page. I hope I have the color page so you can see. I do. It is from Darlene Dion Designs. I love her stuff. This is one of my favorites. I Heard the Bells. Now, I originally was going to do these as ornaments and do them individually. Since I haven't started it, I could do it as a whole banner. I just don't know yet. Either way, they're really cute, and they would make cute individual ornaments. I think Darlene has an Etsy, because I have the PDF, so I think it's an Etsy, and you can get them on there. She has really cute designs. That is one of many that I like of hers. Okay, this is a discontinued pattern. You might be able to find it. I hope I have a card. Yes. It is the Rudolph series from Dimensions, and it was a kit. I've done Rudolph already, and now I'm working on the Santa. I am stitching this on peppermint striped fabric from Fabric Flare with the called for threads. This is 14 count. That's my start. It's not impressive. Once again, I did one of the ornaments, and then, you know, I have the stuff to do all the others, and I squirreled off on something different. I need to finish those, though, because I really do like them. And I didn't know about the peppermint striped fabric because it's really busy. I love it for these. It's awesome. I love it. Whoops. Ugh, I got a piece of paper stuck in my zipper. Okay, this is I don't think I have one started. This is a bag where I have some black fabric in and things that I would stitch on this fabric. I think I have black, and then I have chalkboard in here. So I have like stitching with the housewives. This is another one that I'd like to do just a little Santa. Holly Jolly. This is Holly Tree Farm. So whenever I want to do one of these, I could pick up this bag. This is Sweet Delivery. Now this is stuck in here because I thought I would do it in the same color scheme. This is from Hands On Design, We Santa 99. But I would want to update those colors a little bit. This is Bring Home the Tree. Farm Fresh Basil. Oh, balsam. Sorry. Ooh, it's getting windy. Be Merry. Crate of Christmas lights. Whoops. This is Jolly Saint Nick. Ho Ho Ho. Gingerbread Bakery. Anyhow, I won't go through all these because I have a ton in here. They're pretty much mostly stitching with the Housewives patterns. And I just have all of the floss colors that it does. When I go on a trip, this is an easy bag for me to grab and take with me. And it's easy to stitch on black fabric in the truck because generally I have really good lighting because you're kind of outside. So I have good lighting in the truck. Maybe it moves, but I have good lighting. All right, here's something else that I have kitted up. All the floss and the fabric. And this is the 12 Days of Christmas Stocking Ornament Club from Annie B's Folks Art. So I'm going to show them just in the order that they come out. But as you can see, they are all of these patterns. This was a club. I think you can get it now by itself. I really like this one. And I really like this one. And I like the little birds on that one. I think they're cute. Chickens, in case anybody likes chickens. So they're all there. They're all kitted up. I just need to stitch them. So that's on my shelf too. Okay, this is, let's see here, Christmas Cottage from Brenda Gervais. And I am stitching this on 20 Count Storm by Bestitch Me. And this is my progress. Let me show this is the chart. I love a cut through. There's my progress. Not a lot of progress, but it is cute and I do still like it, so it stays. I need to get that one out and stitch on that too. This is not going to have a card because I stitched some of it already. So this has floss in here for this set. It's mainly the Twas the Night Before Christmas ornaments. And I've done 3 of them. So here's the other one. So if you stitched them all together, they would look like that. I've done them individually. JBW, that was the one that, that was my last video that I showed that bag. Sorry. So there's all those patterns. I also have some more JBW patterns in this bag because they're just so cute. Like here's some stockings. This is called Winter Wonderland. I need to stitch some of these. They are so precious and they don't take that long. So I won't go through all of them because I have quite a few of ornaments in there. But I really do love JBW. I think the simplicity of them are so cute and they're just adorable. So they're in that little bag. Okay, this is not going to have a card because I currently don't have one started. I did one last year. I did this one right here. And this is a dimensions kit. And I want to do the rest of them. These are pretty big. They're probably like a 5x7. So they do take some time. It's a dimensions kit. And as you know, they are very detailed. Very, very pretty, but they are detailed. So I would like to stitch another one of those this year. Possibly. Okay, this is another one that I don't have a card for because I don't currently have one started, but I did one and I need to stitch more, is these Blackwork Angels from Prairie Schooler. I did one, I need to do more, but they're all kitted up and ready to go in this bag. I'm a sucker for anything Prairie Schooler. Okay, now this bag, I have gotten lots of comments. I stitched these last year for my kids, and I have some. I'm gonna tell you more about this in my next Flosstube because I'm going to list some stores that you can get these patterns from. Cecilia's Samplers is one, and Garon Stitchery is the other. There's one more, and I'll share that next time. I talked to the designer and she has a couple projects that she's working on, but she is planning on kitting or charting some more to go with this series. I am over the moon. These are beautiful. This is probably the best charting in a chart that I've done in a very long time. Absolutely brilliant. So these were supposed to be done as pendants. They're their Starry Night. You could see those pendants down there. I did not do them as pendants. I did them on 14 count and made them into ornaments, and they still were smaller than a yearly Prairie Schooler Santa. So just so you know, they're smaller than a Prairie Schooler Santa. They are full coverage. This is Starry Night. This is part 2. Here's another one, part 3 up here. And then you have Mary. And this is Starry Night, the original, which I did this one. I'd like to do this one as now. And then there's some other ones. Keeping Watch ornament. I have them all kitted up together in this bag. I would like to restitch the silhouettes for myself because those are my kids that I did. Journey to Bethlehem. So I have them all together. That's definitely something I want to stitch again. They are just beautifully done. But there is a source to get the patterns. And before I did not know that, and she reached out to me and gave me the 3 stores. I will find the 3rd store and let you know on my next normal Flosstube in case somebody who doesn't watch Whip Parades is interested. But Garon Stitchery and Cecilia's Samplers has these charts either in stock or on order. She does not sell PDFs, but her future plans is to chart some more sometime in the near future. And let me tell you, I am here for it. Beautiful, beautiful work by Blackberry Lane Designs. Just absolutely one of my favorite charts ever. Charts with an S, because there's multiple. Okay. Now, this is... Lordy B. This is not going to be impressive. This is called Dwelling Place from Teresa Kogut. And I am stitching this on 28 count Picture This Plus Murky. I do not have much of a start, but I have a start. And there it is. I love Teresa Kogut, and her charts are fabulous and this is fabulous. So definitely one that I will be stitching on more. Okay, this one is just kitted. It is not a start yet, but it is kitted up. Oh no, this is a start. Wrong bag. Okay, this is Let's Talk Spring from Hands On Design, and I am stitching this on 16 count Picture This Plus Shadow. I am using the called for fabric, or called for threads. This is my start. This is the chart. So I have a long way to go, but it is a really pretty spring one. As you guys have heard, I have a hard time with spring stitching. Spring is not my favorite. I think it's the colors. It's just not my favorite. That's actually really pretty colors. So I like that one. So that one stays. Okay. This is a super old whip. I do not know why I have not finished it, because I literally have no excuse. I don't have an excuse of why I haven't finished this. This is Scared Silly from Birds of a Feather. And I am stitching this on a scrap piece of fabric from Stash, but I don't remember the name of it. And it is an opalescent. That can tell you how long ago. This is from 2019. So this is my progress. I just need to finish the pumpkin, which is a lot of stitching. I'll give you that. But why haven't I finished that? I don't know. I don't know why I haven't done it. All I know is I haven't. That's all I know. But I do like it, so it's not an abandoned whip, because I like it. Okay, here is my one and only bag that I made myself, and I'm not going to zoom in so you can see the nice line stitching that I have. Just don't. It's not good. Anyhow, it was the very first bag I ever made. It was very new to me as far as sewing. It took all day to make that bag, and I haven't made another one since, because it was challenging. Like, I cut the fabric in the wrong direction. I need to watch Red Cross Stitcher, my friend Beth. She has a bag tutorial. Now, Beth is a very talented, what I say, teacher. Beth has a gift for teaching. So I need to watch her bag tutorial, because I bet you it is a lot easier than the one I watched. Okay, this is Babushka's Blossoms from Plum Street Sampler. And I really do like this. But for some reason, this is all the progress I have is her skirt and the top of the pumpkin. Why? I don't know, because I really, really like that project, but I just haven't gotten back to it. You know why? Because I have too many things that I squirrel off on. And I squirrel away and I forget, hey, you need to go back and finish that. But once again, I love it. I'm stitching that on 20 count Vintage Country Mocha Ada. Okay. This does not have a card because I haven't started it yet, but a viewer sent me this. It is on my list to do, and I really want to start it. This might be the year. It is Esmeralda's House from Bright Needle. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I want to stitch that. I have it all kitted up. I just haven't started it. I have 2 pieces of fabric in here. So apparently I didn't decide what fabric I wanted to use. But I truly love that. And I really, really want to stitch that. Oh, okay. This one. I started this one and I was using a conversion, which I still do love, Hocus Pocus from Prairie Schooler. So I kind of fell out of love with it as far as I'm not sure if I wanted to stitch it all. So what I thought about doing is, this is my progress. So I have 2 of them done. Is coming down, finishing this block, ripping this out and bringing this around to make it in a small pillow. And I might do that. I stitched it on 16 count orange. I just have orange down, and I'm using 310 and DMC 29 for all the orange. So if it was charted for orange, I used DMC 29. So I do like it, but I want to change that one, and it'll be a quick finish once I do that and be done. This will not, wait a minute. I know I do have one started. Now, I don't understand. You've seen the Prairie Schooler alphabet. Let me see if I can find the one that I'm actually working on, because that'll make my whip make more sense, won't it? This is it, GHF. I have done the H is for honey, and now I'm doing I is for Indian corn, and I wanted to put this up for like Thanksgiving. And this is my progress. And I really, really, really do like this. I do. I love the colors. I think it's beautiful. I am stitching this on, and let me see my card. What did I name it? That's the thing. Normally I name it just what's on the chart, and I don't know if I did that. I don't know. Well, let me look under P. Maybe I put it under Prairie Schooler alphabet because the idea was to do many. Yeah, no. So I don't know. I guess I don't have a card for this one. My idea was to stitch seasonal ones of this alphabet that I could put out, and then eventually have all of the alphabet out like in a dough bowl at one time. And I just think that that would be super fun. Once again, I need to finish that one because I really do like the colors and everything on that one. Why haven't I finished it? I don't know. Squirrel. Okay, this one actually went to Texas with me, but it did not get any love because I forgot to take it with me when we went to our friend's house to stay and not in the truck. And unfortunately, I could not stitch on this in the truck because I stitched it on 18 count, picture this plus gingerbread. And it's just too small to work on in the truck when the truck's shaking. So let me show you the chart first. This is Christmas House from Bright Needle. And I started this in 2020. I don't know why I haven't finished it because I really do love a cut through. I've got the outline of the house. I've got this room done. This part's done. Now I'm on this room. Yeah, I need to put some time into that too. I have some really great projects here, don't I? And that's the thing. I have great projects and I squirrel off. I don't know why I squirrel off, but I do. I squirrel off. Try to get it all back in this smaller bag here. I should have taken this with me when we went to his house because I could have very easily stitched on it while we were there for a couple days, but I forgot it in the truck. And so I didn't go back and get it, and that's fine. Okay. This one is Welcome to North Pole from Primrose Cottage, and I am stitching just the train as an ornament. I don't have much of a start, but there it is. It's on 16 count, picture this plus murky. I like this as a whole banner, but I liked the train as just an ornament. So I thought, let me start with that first, and then I can move to stitching it as a banner eventually. That's always fun, is to take a banner and stitch it as smaller pieces. Whoops. Hold on, I'm dropping stuff out of this one, and I don't want to lose threads, and I have threads all in my basket now. That's not good. I need to zip that closed so it doesn't happen. Okay. This one will not have a card either because it's just kitted up. This is Christmas Scenes Seasonal Collection from Les Petites, whatever it is. I don't know. There's the name. Now, I have done Mrs. Claus. I am doing Mr. Claus next. I haven't started him yet, though. But I do like him. So he will be started, hopefully this year I can start him and finish him up. Because I did the Mrs. Claus and I really, really loved her. Okay, what else have we got here? Okay, apparently I have an issue with closing bags because stuff keeps falling out. Okay, this one is just kitted Prairie Schooler Christmas ones, but I don't have anything started. So that's not actually super fun to see because it's just kitted up. Since I have so many things started, we're gonna move on rather than show ones that are just kitted like that. Here's another one that, why haven't I gone back to finish this? So this is a series. Let me see if I can find my card so I can tell you. Santa's 12 Days of Christmas, Prairie Schooler. Now, I started on number 10. I have no idea why I started on number 10, but I did. I'm stitching it on 28 count Potato Lugana, and I did change 815 to 321 and 902 to 7777, okay? The reason being is I liked the bright color that was on the front of these charts, which I think in making the charts, they just kind of got brighter than they are in person, but I wanted to keep with the bright colors. So I changed my colors to do them bright. That one I started in 2020 and I haven't been back to it, and I don't know why, because I do love a Prairie Schooler. Prairie Schooler is my favorite Christmas stitch. I always love a Prairie Schooler for Christmas. Okay, this is a restart. So this is a restart from a while back. I started the Universal Monster Style when it first came out from Witchy Stitcher. And I got the top part of it and I liked it, but by the time I got around, she had released the black and white version. And let me tell you, I thought it was brilliant and I wanted to do it. So I took the top of my castle and I made it into a small pillow. It's actually one of my favorite Halloween finishes because it just looks like you're getting a tip of the top of the castle. But this is the black and white version if you've never seen it. I love it. So when I restarted this one, I thought, I'm not going to start the same place that I did before because that's boring. I'm going to start on some rooms. And I am stitching this on this Halloween from Bestitch Me, and it's a 22 count fabric. There is my progress. I love it. It will be smaller than my original one, but I really like that idea. And I really, really love this project. So I would like to finish this one. It stays. Sometimes I know what's in these projects before I open the bag, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't remember. And that's really bad because then I clearly haven't stitched on it, right? Okay, this is Haunted Hill from Little Stitch Girl. And I was originally going to do all 3 houses. And then I decided I was only going to do the 1 house, but I don't know. I might change my mind and do all 3. I do like them. I am stitching this on Picture This Plus 14 count Crystal Heather. I love the fabric. How do you like my needle minder? Ah, he's so awesome. I do like this one. So if I just do 1 house, okay, fine. But I do like all the houses, so maybe I'll do all 3 of them. I don't know. It stays. I definitely like it, though. I definitely want to finish it. Okay, this is Halloween Mirabilia. Now, this was I think it was a kit at one time. I believe she has released these, and you can buy them individually now, just like this. But I bought mine off of like a stash unload where they just got rid of the pattern. So that's why mine looks the way it does. That's the Halloween Fairy. I've stitched mine on 22 count The Howling by Bestitch Me. And that is my progress. She's going to be super tiny, but I want to do her as a little Halloween stand-up. And I still really, really like her, and I think she's really cute. And I love the fabric. So okay, this one is actually going to get some love this year because I am headed to the 2024 Queen City Retreat. I think it's just Queen City Retreat. And the designers are Autumn Lane Stitchery. So my plan is to work on this some and then go to the retreat and hopefully work on it more, or even if I get it done, I'll start another one. I don't think I'm going to get it done, but I do love it. Horrible Old Hag. And I mean, Aaron is just brilliant in his designing. He really, really is. I just need to put some stitching time in. I'm stitching this on Picture This Plus 14 count Monster Mash. So, and here is a needle minder that is perfect for that project. So that one's definitely going to get some love this year in the hopes of fully finishing it. I have a whole cone of black in there. I wonder why I have a whole cone of black. I have no idea. This one will not have a card because I haven't started it. I have done the Pilgrim, pair of Pilgrims from Lizzie Kate. I have done the male, and now I need to do the female. This is the fabric I'm doing it on because I did the other one on it. It is a 14 count like check from Fabric Flare, and I need to stitch the lady so that I can fully finish the Pilgrim set. And I still love them. All right, let me grab this other basket, which is over here. Okay. I have 2 more baskets to do. I'd love to just keep pushing through, so let me try to speed up my process a little bit here. Okay, this is Gigi at the Shore. Now, I loved this pattern, and I still love this pattern. It's by the Bay Needle Art. And she's really cute, and I really like her. And I started her last year. I am stitching her on Picture This Plus 14 count Arctic, and I really like this fabric. I need to get some more. She is so pretty. So pretty. I want to do her as a little stand-up too. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the beach scene underneath her or just her as a stand-up. My idea when I first started was to just do her as a stand-up. Okay, this might be a ditch. As much as I like it, there is a lot of blank stitching in this one, and it's very, very tedious to stitch. So I like it, but I don't pull to it because there's so much. This is one of Teresa Kogut's older charts, and it's American Primitives, and there is a lot of stitching in there. I mean, that's full coverage. Now, I chose only to start with the frame, but this red back here is also stitched. It's a lot. So this is my progress. I don't know, I just don't pick it up. So I did take off the thing that said American Primitives because I didn't really care for that. I don't know. Maybe I just need to keep working on it, give it another little bit more time, and get down to the little Uncle Sam part. I like the fabric. The fabric is deep red from XJU Designs. And I do like it. That one is a think about. Okay, this is my Hives Rule bag. Okay, now this one needs a little bit of explanation. Let me get a drink. So, where's my stitching? I have all of this in here. And the idea was that I'm doing the banner Hive rules, okay? So that's my progress. If you haven't seen it, I'm trying to find, that's the back page of it. I'm trying to find the cover sheet. Hold on, here it is. Okay, so I want to do this one. I also have these in here, which is Kind Words, because it matches. Bumblebee Kisses. And a BC. ABC. Oh. Not a bee that can see. Also, August 9 patch. These are all similar colors. So, there's another one, but I'm not sure that I have a cover page that doesn't have a chart. Oh, yeah, here it is. Happy, be happy, be humble, be kind. Sorry. I think it's called Be Happy. And then this is Heart and Hands, Tiny Town, Honey of a Tiny Town, and Honey of a Frill, I'm sorry. And I want to stitch those in the same colorway as those, so they all match. And then here's another one. So I want to do those all together. I keep them all in the same bag, but I do have Hive Rules started. Hive Rules is stitched on 28 count Picture This Plus Tyco. So Lugana Tyco is my favorite creamy white color. I'm not as fond of it in Ada. I love it in Lugana. But in Ada, it has a little bit of yellow in it. I wish it didn't have so much yellow. But in Lugana, it's one of my favorites. Okay, this one is just lingering, and I think it's adorable, but I need to finish it. This is Get Kraken. Ironic that that's the name, because, you know, I haven't. I'm stitching this on 20 count driftwood from Color and Cotton. And here's the chart. My idea was just to do this part of the chart. And this is my progress. I may need to go. I have sirens going off. So I'm going to stop filming and I'll be back with part 3.